What is up, guys? Minecraft Boy 64, and this is just a tutorial video on for Technic voltz. You know, the Technic launcher, if you know what Technic is. I know this is random. Why are you doing just a random tutorial for Technic voltz? Well, I'm just being random, and I just feel like a lot of people don't know about the force field system in Technic voltz, so this is a tutorial for the modular force field system in Technic voltz. And a lot of people get this one mixed up with the one in Industrial Craft because this one isn't like really more complicated. It's actually like pretty easy, but I'm just going to be teaching you the basics right now. So, once you learn the basics, you'll learn some of the extra stuff too. So, but let's just get right to the basics. All right. So first, what you're going to need is a Coricon deriver, if I pronounce that correctly. And for that you need 6 steel, focus matrix, and a battery. And you make steel the easiest way. Well, how the fuck do I get a steel plate? You make it from steel. Well, how the fuck do I get steel? You get it from steel dust. Well, how the fuck do I make steel dust? That. Well, all that is wrong. The easiest way to make steel that a lot of people forget about is that steel can be made with like this. All you have to do is put steel dust in a furnace, and that's the easiest way to get steel. Now, it doesn't really make sense. Oh, you put a steel ingot, and you get steel dust, and you use steel dust to make steel. Like, what the fuck's going on, Technic? How do you get steel in the first place? That's impossible. The real way you get steel in the first place is with one iron ingot and 4 coal, and you just put that in the smeltery, and you get a steel ingot. So that's really basic, and a lot of people get complicated about that. I mean, confused. And yeah, 6 steel, and then for the focus matrix you need 1 piece of candy, other known as a diamond. I call candy, 4 steel ingots, and 4 redstone, and you actually get 9 of them, so that's pretty good. I mean, considering you use a fucking diamond and steel, Jesus Christ. But please excuse my language, by the way. I kind of use a lot of over language in my videos. So then you need a battery, and for a battery you need 5 tin ingots, 1 redstone, and 1 coal. And I think charcoal might work with it too, but I'm not sure. And for tin, all you basically need to do is smelt tin ore, which you can find just about fucking anywhere in this world. I'm on a flat world, so. But yeah. So that's the Coricon driver. The next thing you will need, I'm going to be showing you all the stuff you need for it, then we can get to it. You will need a Fortron capacitor. And the way you make this is you 4 steel ingots, 4 of the focus matrix again, and a battery, but, just in a different pattern. And, and the last thing you will need is the forcefield projector. Like I said, this is all just basic. There's other stuff, but that's for other stuff. But if you just want to basically make a force field that will protect you, then this is how you do it. Last thing you need, force field projector, 3 of the focus matrices, some steel again, 2 steel, battery, and this time a piece of candy. And alright, I'll get to what you have to do then. So I'm in creative right now, so I'm just going to use an infinite battery, but you will need a battery box, and you could power this thing with batteries, but I highly don't recommend it. So actually, let me just show you how you power it with other stuff. I'll show you how you power it with other stuff first, or I can just show you that. So, you could get a wind turbine, and this is about the easiest way you could power the force field thing and give it lots of energy. Trust me, if you have I'd say about 8 of these wind turbines, then that'd be enough to keep most of your force field going, depending on its size. But to make a wind turbine, you need 3 osmium, and an enriched alloy, 2 energy tablets, and basic circuits. And I'm not going to go through all that, but if you want to know how to craft all these things, you just press the R button when you're scrolling over an item. So if you want to know how to make an enriched alloy, put your cursor over it and press R. And then it will show you that you need enriched iron. So also look at the recipe for that, and there you go. You know how to do all this. So next you will need some, I personally like universal cables, but you could use copper wires too, but the thing about copper wires is they will like burn if they have it's kind of complicated, but they'll burn if they have too much energy going through them, how to say, or last time I checked, because I hooked them up to an advanced solar generator, which is it's basically like a giant solar panel, and you know, there's the original solar generator, you know, solar panel. But these things, these don't really need like, these don't have any resistance, so you know, you can put as much fucking energy on these as you want, but like they won't spontaneously combust or anything. And the other awesome thing about them is they could use any source of energy. They could use EU, MJ, and joules. And look, it even shows you what the mod it's from, so you know, it's kind of convenient. Alright, so to get this set up, once you have all three of these, you put your wind turbines down, you know. You can put them next to each other, but that just kind of looks weird, like they're overlapping. And, you know, I just like to do them like that. Alright. They still kind of are overlapping. That pisses me off, I don't know why. But, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. You could put them close together, but I don't know. I don't even have OCD, but like I just don't like that when they're close to each other. So anyway, and with any like cable or wire, whatever you're using, for wind turbines, they have to be hooked up to the front, and look how much energy they produce inside them already, which you could put stuff that requires energy in that slot right there. But you know, for this we're doing this, so just shift click or just place them on the ground in front of them. But if you're trying to place them on them, that's the same thing as putting them on the ground, but just shift click on them and place them. And what I would do is like this, I kind of line them up like that, and one there, and one there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, 5 should be enough if I'm correct. So, well, this is just a tutorial, so I don't think we'll need that much energy anyway. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to place down and hook up to your wires or cables or whatever is the Coricon driver. And then you click on it and you'll see that, you know, Minecraft boy, what the fuck's going on? This isn't taking energy. You're wasting my time with this video. Well, no, the way you do that is this redstone torch up in the middle, you click that and that will start taking in energy. And for only 5 windmills, that's fucking crazy how fast it's taking in. But yeah, anyway, then the next thing you're going to want to do is you could place this anywhere. But, you know, if you want to save space, I'm just going to place this on top. You're going to want to place down the Fortron capacitor, but I'll show you how it works. Fortron capacitor is over there. Now you're thinking, how is the... And by the way, I forgot to tell you, sorry. But the way this works is the Coricon driver gives the Fortron capacitor energy, and the Fortron capacitor gives the force field projector energy, you know, to project the force field. So that's how it works. But first, it needs to go into the Fortron capacitor. The Coricon driver can't just give energy to the force field. It has to pass through the capacitor, then it has to go to the force field. So it has to go through like a 2-thing process, sort of. And we'll just check if it's on peaceful. We don't want any fucking zombies or creepers just blowing up our shit. Alright. But I'll show you what's awesome about this. So you click on this, you see it has a frequency of 0. And it says machines with the same frequency will share Fortron energy. So this one has 0. I'll show you what that means. Alright, so for this to take an energy from the Coricon driver, all you want to do is also click this redstone torch. And you can see it's taking in energy, and there's this kind of cool animation of a current of power going into this. And yeah. So, but I don't want it to be there. Alright, so I'm going to put this on top. I'm going to click the redstone torch again. And last but not least, put down the force field projector. Once again, I think you could put this anywhere. And it's already taken in energy. And it's taken it in pretty slowly. But if you want to speed up this process, which I highly recommend, because if you're on a server, you really want that thing to take in energy fast, or else like the energy will go away fast in the force field. But get some speed modules. You know, obviously it's going to take a long time to make 64, but I'm just going to show you. I'm just showing you the force field. So, but the way you make these is you need 6 focus matrices and redstone in the middle, and you get 2. Kind of cheap considering, you know. I don't know. Just seems kind of complicated to me that like you only get 2. But anyway, now the way this works is you'll see this upgrade slots on the side, and you just put them in the upgrade slot, and they basically give away energy to the next thing even faster, if I believe. And if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right, then just like, you know, this is where you put upgrades in the force field projector, or you can just put them anywhere, but I'm pretty sure that the speed module in the force field projector is using to build the force field faster. So I'm just going to put this one in that too, so it makes it go really fast, because I'm kind of on a time limit with this video. But as you can see, this is going in really fast, or it should be putting in energy right there really fast, at least. And yeah, let's put some speed modules in there too, just in case. Alright, so put that in the upgrade slot. Go in there. Do it. Okay. But as you can see, it's kind of crazy though. Like it's not going in that fast. But it's not taking in the energy fast. But alright. So we're pretty close to be finishing with your force field now. All you need to do right now is what shape do you want your force field to be is the question. So the shapes that you could use are cube mode, sphere mode, tube mode, pyramid mode, and cylinder mode, and the names are kind of, you know, self-explanational if you know your shapes. And then again there's the custom mode, but that's kind of complicated. You should be able to find that out on your own. It's pretty easy, or you could just like Google it, and like you don't have to watch long videos. Custom mode is like you could like learn what custom mode is pretty basically. And so I'm just going to use cube mode, and you are going to want to put this in this red part where it says mode. And oh, you got this little blue spear, ain't that fucking awesome? Just it's party. But and I highly recommend getting a remote controller too, making a remote controller at this time. And the way you make that is 2 steel, 2 batteries, and 3 copper wires. And to make copper wires, you need 3 copper and 6 wool. And, you know, you make copper, well, you just smelt the ore. So, and then once you made the remote, you shift and click it on the force field projector. Alright, and now it says linked remote to position, you know the position, with black force field projector. So when you're outside, if it has enough energy in it, you should be able to access it and, like, let yourself in. Next, you're going to want to set the size of your force field, which is the last part. So I'm just going to do, alright, so let me check something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm just going to estimate about like 15, but I'm not sure if this thing has enough energy to project that much yet. But next, you want the scale module, and it says increases the scale of a certain component. So that will basically make the force field go out for however many scale modules you have, and each scale module equals 1 block going out of the, you know, force field of how big it is. So I'm gonna take 11, and what you're going to want to do with these, you could a lot of people put these in this circle here. But the thing is, that's only if you want to customize it. Like, that's only if you want 11, you know, if you want it to be 11 blocks high, and that just becomes complicated. But if you just even it out, you even it out by just putting it in this thing where it says the direction. And that's also the direction where you place it down on, I believe. And last but not least, all you got to do is start your force field by clicking this redstone signal. And there we have it. And it will build slowly, but like I said, you can increase the speed of it building just by you know, putting some speed modules right in there, because they actually work when they're in there too. And as you can see, this is like, you know, it's struggling to keep up with its energy. 22, 21, 22, 21. Make up your fucking mind, force field. Jesus. But and yeah, now basically, even if these persons weren't, even if somebody wasn't creative, you know, they break it and go right back. So that's basically how to make a basic force field. And I'm just going to tell you, well, I'll see ya. Bye.